Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Score Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan, and what we are doing is we are going to be previewing every single NBA team to celebrate tip-off week in the NBA. We're going to have videos of every team's, hopefully 10 minutes or less, of our favorite moves, least favorite moves. We're going to talk about questions, concerns. We're going to predict whether they're a playoff team, a contender, a lottery team, or a play-in team. We're going to hit on all those and every single teams. But before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on your favorite teams going into the season or on the team of each video that we will be posting. With that said, let's get into our prediction.
Previewing the Atlanta Hawks.
The Atlanta Hawks were 41-41 last year. They were 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. They lost to Boston in 4 games. And this is going to be an interesting year for them. You know, obviously there's a lot of rumors out there between, can him and Murray, Trae Young and Murray, can they fit together well? I thought they could last year, and they didn't really, do it as well as I thought they could. But now they got a coach in Quinn Snyder that I think he'll be able to bring a level of competence to the team, hopefully, or I guess maybe not competence, like a buy-in to the team, things they need to do to get to the next level or be a consistent playoff team, maybe even get to the contender range. Let's talk about my favorite move. Kobe Buffkin is the one player, they didn't do a whole lot, honestly. But that would be my favorite move. He's often on and off ball defender that will be able to play alongside Trae Young and Murray and DeJounte Murray. And I don't think it's good to have people who don't need the ball to make an impact on the game when you have two guys like Murray and Trae Young. Not that they aren't willing to pass the ball, but they're not, they do pound the air out of the ball. So I really like that fit. Obviously, the big question with him is just can he get his offensive game going in the NBA? Least favorite move, John Collins trade. Listen, I understand why they did it. You need to get minutes for other players. If you have a lot of players, you don't have enough minutes on the court. You had to get rid of him. But the problem I have with this is a case where you overvalued your assets when you were first trying to get rid of him, that he became very, very expendable. Like he's, cents on the dollar type thing, like 2 pennies for a dollar type thing. Because and teams do this all the time, by the way. They overvalue their own assets, and then when they could have got maybe a better pick or a better player for their asset, they ended up getting like 2nd-round picks, or in this case Rudy Gay and a 2nd-round pick. So I understand why they did it. It needed to be done, but the fact that they did not get really value for somebody who's kind of like a small ball 5, he can be a 4 who can shoot sometime. There's a lot of potential with John Collins, so it's only fair to kind of hit Atlanta for not getting what they could have gotten if they moved on from him earlier. Big questions, comments, concerns, any other points I want to hit on with the Hawks. I want to see Trae Young become more of an off-ball player. I think he can get better quality shots in that way. He shot 33% from 3 last year, which is his 2nd lowest of his career, and I think his lowest was his rookie year. So I would like to see Trae Young become more off-ball, just to give him some easier looks. I think he could be a better player if he isn't always trying to create his own looks, but he allows others to do so for him. He also had 10 assists, but 4 turnovers last year a game. That's what he averaged. So I'm just wondering if maybe he can calm down the turnovers a little bit. But we'll see what happens. Quinn Snyder, what can he do? He has a whole offseason with this team. He got to implement what he wanted to do. He's going to get these players to play, hopefully, the system he wants. And if he does, what does that look like? So I'm really excited to see what Quinn Snyder brings to the Atlanta Hawks, how that Murray-Young combo works this year. I really had a lot of faith in it last year just because I thought maybe Young could play off ball. Murray's a defensive guy. He's 6'5", he's long, where Trae Young's a little shorter, and I just thought that them two could have paired well together, and maybe they still can, but obviously after last year, my faith in that is a little shaken. My prediction for the Atlanta Hawks is they are a playoff team. I have them making the playoffs. They're not quite a contender yet. They do have assets that they could flip maybe for a big name if a big name becomes available, but really it's going to be about Quinn Snyder and how he can get these guys to play. And if if Trae can hit another level, especially off ball, if Murray buys it, if this team can buy in a little bit, they could be one of those teams that could be very tough for a contender to knock out. But that's what I have for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Atlanta Hawks? Do you think that they are going to be a contender this year? What prevents them from being a contender? What's your biggest questions? What were your favorite moves and least favorite moves? That's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.